I am in this room, hands cuffed behind my back, and I'm going, Mom, just stop yelling at them, just do what they say. Hey everybody, I'm Zachary Levi from the new movie Shazam that's going to be in theaters on April 5th, which I really hope you go check out. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we're going to get into my teenage self. I'm going to open this box and I'm going to look at questions that are going to be very embarrassing as I get real deep and vulnerable with you. What bits of pop culture were you obsessed with as a teen? Well, I loved comic books and video games. Although I feel like at the time, I don't know that was really pop culture, to be honest. Like that felt like a more of a niche thing. Like, I was really nerdy when I was a kid.
Feel free to turn them on the floor, by the way.
Oh, for you! How dare you? What clique, if any, did you belong to at school? Like I said before, I was not the coolest of kids. I was a part of a bunch of different cliques, but I still always felt like I was never being like really embraced by like the coolest of kids, that if only they will like me, then maybe my life will mean something. And then you get out of high school and you realize, wow, what a joke. That was all a big lie. What a waste of time. Do you have a nickname? Yeah, I get like Z. People call me Z Money, Z Dog. Or over here, I guess that'd be Zed Money, Zed Dog. What was your most awkward teenage dating moment? What wasn't my most awkward teenage dating moment? I went to prom one year with a girl who, at the end of the dance, decided to leave with another person in their limo. Thanks, Jenny Bell. Who's your celebrity crush as a teenager, and have you met them since? I had so many celebrity crushes when I was a teenager. Ooh, Jennifer Connelly. And no, I've never met Jennifer Connelly, which is probably better for both Jennifer and myself, as I would make a complete fool of myself and freak her out to no end. What superpower did you want as a teen? All of them. I still want all of them, but I think teleportation would be kind of the coolest and most handy. What were the most embarrassing trends you took part in as a teen? Oh, wow. Some styles that I was wearing that just were not, like, certainly are not evergreen, and we don't do those today. Like the whole rave culture came through when I was in high school. So I had some pants that were so big that you couldn't, like, where the bottoms are so big you can't even see the shoes that you're wearing, you know, because every rave kid just wanted to look like they were basically like floating along the ground. Those are embarrassing. What was your most used teenage slang? Sup. I think sup is probably, how gross is that? Sup. Oh. We would always end conversations or like walk away, be like, late. Like literally be like, hey, call me back, late. Which is shortening later, as if talk to you later. We couldn't even say a 2-syllable word. We had to shorten it to late. Sup, late. Just the grossest. Oh, last question. What was the stupidest thing you got in trouble for as a teen? I used to be a cigarette smoker, and I illegally used to smoke cigarettes when I was under the age of 18. I was a rebel. And I was 17, and I was smoking cigarettes, and me and a couple of friends were having some smokes, and this cop approached us and said, hey, you know, how old are you guys? And we all throw, oh, we're 18. Okay, cool. Well, let me see some IDs. And clearly I knew that if I showed this police officer my identification, he would realize that I was lying to him and I wasn't 18. So I lied to the cop and said, oh, I don't have my ID on me. I was giving him like completely fictional name. I think I said my name was Josh Howard. I top of my head came up with a phone number and an address that were completely fictitious. I was actually quite proud of my improv skills in this moment. And he goes, okay, everybody's cool except for you. I need you to come with me. We're gonna hold you until we can get a hold of either your mom or somebody in your family, and until they can vouch for you and tell me that you're 18. And he starts walking me across the street and in the front door of the police department. And as soon as we're in there, I was like, Listen, this has escalated out of control a little bit. Can we just let's just take a moment. I'm not really 18. As soon as I started telling the truth, he said, turn around, put your hands behind your head. He cuffed me, he put me in a little room, and then he called my mom, who, by the way, was not the most level-headed of people, particularly when it came to cops. And I didn't even hear her, but I heard the cops' reactions to what my mom was saying. And all I heard was, yes, Mrs. Pugh, this is Officer so-and-so of the Santa Barbara Police Department. We have your son. No, your son's fine. Your son's fine, ma'am. Listen, ma'am, if you don't stop shouting at us, we're not going to... Now, I will put him in prison right now if you don't. And this starts going, I hear this, and I am in this room, hands cuffed behind my back, and I'm going, Mom, just stop yelling at them. Just do what they say. So that is the most embarrassing thing I ever did when it came to being a teenager, I guess.